Okay. So please tell me a little bit about you. So firstly, how are you doing? Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm doing pretty well. How about you?
Yes, I'm doing okay. Okay. Mhm.
Let me introduce myself. As you know, my name is Jaya Kaur. I live from Kolkata and I'm a banker. If I talk about my hobbies, then I love listening to music, I love watching movies, and sometimes I read fiction. That's all about it.
Okay. So do you want me to introduce myself now?
Uh, I know about you. I
Okay. Is there a baby crying?
Yes, Mama, really is right. So, yes, I want to say that sorry to keep you waiting because there was no one in my house that time and I was taking care of him and my mother was feeding him. So that's why I took 10 minutes extra.
So are you comfortable now? So do you want to go to your baby?
No, no, no. My husband is there.
Okay. 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 So any questions from your end? You can ask me.
Yes, I have been following your videos for quite some time now. I think since when you started your channel and and when I hear you speak, you speak really, you speak amazingly. You speak slowly. I can understand everything that you speak. But I feel like English is very easy language. Why am I stressing on it so much? But when I try to speak, I'm not able to speak like that. I keep my sentences long and long and so I know that I need to keep my sentences short and crispy, but I'm not able to do that. So what will be your suggestion for me?
So talking more also comes in your personality, right? Maybe you're an extrovert, you like talking more. Do you? No, you're not an extrovert. Okay. Are you a talkative person? No? No? Okay. It might be because, I don't know, you like to elaborate things and speak. But sometimes it is important when you talk to a person, it is a nice quality, I would say, that you elaborate and speak, or you speak more, or you make long sentences. Right? Otherwise, it is good for conversations when you speak. When I ask you a question, if you just give me a one sentence answer, that won't be very good, I would say. It is a good thing that you speak more, you make longer sentences. That way you're utilizing your English knowledge also, right? You are linking one sentence to the other, you're using more words. So when required, I think it is important for you to speak, because this is not an interview, it's a conversation. So it demands that you speak more, for more time, or answer well, or give out new thoughts and ideas to continue the conversation. So I think that is a good quality that you have.
So, but I think for that, I make a lot of mistakes also because I forget what I have started the sentence with. Then I forget sometimes I make sentences and no articles, prepositions. So that is the problem.
Yes, and sometimes we forget what the basic question was. We continue speaking, and then we suddenly forget what was that person asking us.
Yes, that's right. And ask the other person all the time that, oh, I forgot what to do with.
Yes, yes. Also, do you have conversations regularly?
Yes, nowadays I have conversations regularly. At least one session I'm taking on a daily basis.
Yeah, I think it will take more time for you to work on that. If that is your goal, to make shorter sentences, step by step, you may work on that. Because this is impromptu, right? You just connect and talk, it's not scripted. So, whatever thoughts are coming in your mind, you are speaking. So, it will take time for you to work on that if you want to. But I would say it is a nice thing that you speak. You link one thing to the other and speak. So, I think it is a good thing. If it's bothering you, try. The more you practice giving out short sentences, short replies, you keep that in your mind when you're talking. So slowly you can work your way.
And I also want to ask you one question that I want to become an advanced level speaker. And for that, is it necessary to use idioms while speaking?
If you want to become advanced speaker, I would say yes. Sometimes, not every word that you say or every time that you speak, you have to use an idiom, because it is quite difficult to incorporate idioms in your speech. It should flash to you at the right time. So it is quite challenging. But if you are saying that you want to be an advanced speaker, so I think it is necessary for you to use advanced phrases and idioms. Mhm. So there are some basic idioms like, it's not my cup of tea, or it's just a piece of cake for me. These are very simple ones, but there is a long list of idioms if you see. So
Yes.
the disadvantage is that the person that you're talking to should also be an advanced speaker. Otherwise, they will not be able to follow what you're saying, right?
Yes.
Yeah, simple things everybody will understand. But when you talk to advanced speakers, only then you will be able to use the idioms, and the opposite person will be able to understand and reciprocate to you. Hmm. Yeah. So, any other questions?
Uh,
Any hobbies, or how old is your son, daughter?
my daughter has turned a year old on 20th March.
Okay, so I think it has been a hectic year for you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Even emotionally, I think it is a roller coaster ride for you. 1 year of your baby. You are sometimes very happy, sometimes you're overwhelmed.
Yes, these changes, actually, my pregnancy journey was quite smooth, and I also, couldn't realize that I was pregnant because everything was going in a normal way. I used to think that, oh, whether I would be able to manage that, but when I was actually pregnant, I realized that it's quite easy, and for the longest period of time, you don't even realize that you're pregnant. And when your baby starts sleeping, that's when you start to connect with your baby, and you and your husband both. So that was a really a new and also nice experience for me. And so after my baby got delivered, I think that period for 6 months, I was the only person who used to feed, so it became really hectic for me. So I used to feed him like, you know, after I think every half an hour sometimes. So at night also in the daytime, and people say that no, you don't give him food from outside, milk from outside. It's not good for the baby. But different people have different opinions.
Yes.
My friends, those who have babies, they have introduced formula milk since their birth. So
Oh.
it depends on person to person, I think. But yes, that period, 6 months, was really hectic for me. But after that, he started eating uh, solid food, into solid slowly. And now my mother feeds him, so I'm a bit relaxed. I only play with him and be around. That.
Feeding is a big task, I would say. Cooking for them and feeding them, it is, you have to make something separately for them at this age. Maybe when they cross 1.5 to 2 years old, you can just offer them whatever we eat. But until then, you have to cook separately for them. So you have a big relief, I would say. Your mother is taking care of it. Otherwise, it's really hectic, and it tests your patience feeding children of that, tiny age. It's really difficult. Just to feed them one bowl of food, it will take so much time, and it really tests your patience.
Yes, but I would say my baby is quite uh, so the right words are coming in my mind. So uh, he likes to eat different kinds of food. He loves food, and
Foodie.
so yes, foodie. I think he will be a big foodie. But you know what we do? We put him in his walker. So he walks around the house, and then we feed him. So it takes half an hour to feed him. It's
Mm.
quite
Yes, you have to walk around them, and you are so stressed out, But also, if you're enjoying the process, you will like it, because it's your first baby. Is it your first baby?
yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Okay, so you have all the time and patience now. It's your first baby. You give all your attention to it. So you will kind of enjoy the process. If you want to repeat it again, then you are like, I'm done with it. You have that feeling. But now it is okay. If he's a foodie, you're really lucky because you can just offer him whatever we eat, and he won't be a picky eater. If the child is a picky eater, it is a big time headache for you because as they grow, they continue that quality of theirs. They be picky eaters and they don't eat this, that. No matter how hungry they are, they will starve, but they will not eat what you offer them. So you're lucky. I don't know if he will change. I hope he doesn't.
So I don't think so we are picky eaters. So so what we do is we eat it first and then we start eating. So
Yes.
he also wants to eat with us. He is full, but still he wants to eat with us
Mm.
after looking at our food and everything. So yeah, so we feed him little bit, rice and
Mm.
fish.
Mm.
That's for us. So he eats that.
Yeah, I think you continue this and slowly you make it a practice for him to feed himself. The sooner the better. So, yeah, the one work will be less for you. Once he turns two or something, he'll be an independent. He'll be eating by himself. He'll be eating your food. So, yeah, by then you can see that life is set. Otherwise, 3, 4 years till they go to school, again, it will be a headache for you. So, the sooner the better. Yes. Yeah. Anything else? Or we could wrap up.
So I watched your video, no home tour video, and I loved your house. I especially loved the part where the Mahabharata was written by Lord Ganesha. You also asked that question in your video, and I saw that someone also wrote the answer in the comment
Yes.
section. I was also thinking of writing that, but I couldn't manage time. So I really love that because I don't think I have ever seen this kind of picture or picture in anyone's house. So it's really nice to see that.
Yeah, because it is done like 40, 45 years ago, and still it nothing has happened to it. It is still there. Otherwise, the structures that you make, it goes off. The wiring comes out or something. I don't know what it is made up of, honestly, but it's quite old, around 40 years old, and still it is beautiful. Nothing has been damaged. They did a very good job. Mm.
Kind
Mm.
of person.
I am a spiritual person. You're asking me? No, no, no. I'm not a spiritual person. No. Neither I'm spiritual, nor am I religious.
Do you like time to read about our own scriptures, Ramayana, Mahabharata, history? Do you love watching videos related to that?
I watch Ramayana Mahabharata. I watch this, but I don't read about it. I haven't read the Gita, so I somehow do not have the patience to. I don't know. I don't want to offend anybody, but that thought never crossed my mind that I should read the Gita or Vedas or something. As I told you, I'm not neither spiritual nor religious. I like watching. I like all the mythological series. I love watching them. I mean, when you're a child, you like watching them out of fantasy. But even as a grown up, I like watching them.
I'm also not a spiritual person, but sometimes I watch videos related to. So the other day, there is a mythology. I read one book also on mythology. I love that. I don't know why. And so the other day I was watching a video on Shivratri. So why Shivratri? Celebrate Shivratri? What is the significance of it? And so I went into what about Patanjali, how it came, Patanjali and yoga. So yeah, sometimes I love
Yes, it is important now.
you stumble upon some channels, uh, those videos you really like, and you think that uh, so why am I not able to see that video earlier? So good, the
Why
channel
didn't I watch it earlier?
is from. Why didn't I watch it?
Yes, yes. Because now when your child grows up, he's going to ask you all kind of questions. Why do we celebrate this and what happened then? My son is like that. He asks me so many questions.
Why does Lord Shiva have blue color on his body? Or why does he have a snake on his, I mean, around his neck? So who is that lady on sitting on his hair? So he asked me these questions. So honestly, I don't know the answers. So for those reasons, sometimes I read and then I explain it to him. So some way you have to be acquainted. I mean, you have to watch this kind of series, then you learn about it, then you can teach your children also. It's a very good thing, actually. Yeah. Okay, so we'll end the session.
That's one. It was a
Okay. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for joining. I love talking to you. So take care. Bye bye.
lovely. Bye bye.